Hey everyone, it's Tony Leonardi, your certified financial planner professional and author of A Smarter Way to Retire, 10 Steps Towards a Confident Financial Future. Back with another episode of A Smarter Way to Retire. Today, I want to talk about something that affects many successful retirees who don't actually need their required minimum distribution income to live on. It's actually a quiet but very expensive situation that often goes unnoticed until it's too late. I'm really excited about this episode today because I've been working with a lot of clients lately who find themselves in this unique position. They've saved too much. They've done too good of a job in the accumulation phase. It's a nice problem to have, right? Yes, but it is a problem nonetheless. And many of you are asking, well, what's the problem? I don't see a problem there. Well, the issue with saving too much, especially in retirement accounts, IRAs, 401ks, etc., qualified accounts, the problem is taxation, or actually double taxation. The IRS takes two bites at the apple when you have retirement accounts that you don't really need. They take a bite while you're alive, and you're forced to take your required minimum distributions. Then they take another bite when you pass away and try to leave those assets, those retirement accounts, to your heirs. And the problem is actually much worse than that. You see, what we're talking about here is the difference between having live on assets and leave on assets. Live on versus leave on. If you don't need to take the money from your IRAs to live on, and you intend those dollars to be leave on assets for your heirs, you've created a major tax problem for yourself. Unlike non-retirement accounts, what we call non-qualified accounts, RMDs force money out of your retirement accounts, often pushing you into higher tax brackets and often resulting in additional IRMA or Medicare surcharges. It's a double whammy. Would it be wonderful if you can just say, hey, these accounts are for my kids and my grandkids, so I won't tap into them. I'll just leave them to continue to grow, and I'll leave them to my kids with a step up in basis so I don't burden them with a big tax bill. Well, that would be lovely, right? Well, you can do that with non-retirement accounts, but with IRAs, no such luck. The good news is that there is a smarter way. Through our smart retirement tax planning process, we help families explore two powerful strategies designed to minimize that double taxation and give you greater control over your legacy. The first is what we call the Smart Retirement Tax Shield. This approach focuses on reducing or eliminating taxes during your retirement years while still building a protected legacy for your family. It utilizes annuities with certain guaranteed features to help accomplish this. It can also help reduce or avoid costly IRMA surcharges or Medicare surcharges by lowering taxable income. The second option is what we call the Smart Legacy Tax Shield. This strategy strategically addresses the multi-generational tax burden in this generation so your heirs can receive assets with little or no future tax impacts. And it does so by utilizing life insurance. Both plans share one goal: pay tax once instead of paying the tax twice. We can't eliminate the tax altogether, but we can reduce or eliminate one of the two tax bites, either during your lifetime or during your kids' lifetime after you're gone. It's your choice. You decide which level of tax you want to attack, and we'll help you build a plan. Let me give you two quick real-life examples. Take Bob and Lisa, recently retired with about $2 million in traditional IRAs. They don't need the RMD income. These were true leave-on assets. So we modeled for them the Smart Retirement Tax Shield, option number one. The results? They're projected to save roughly $1.51 million in lifetime taxes, plus the potential to reduce or eliminate Medicare IRMA surcharges, while still protecting a strong legacy for their kids. Then there's Tim and Jennifer, both 60 with $1.5 million in traditional IRAs. They're still working, few more years, and they want to make sure their children receive as much of these IRA funds as possible. Using the Smart legacy tax shields, option number 2, we modeled a strategy that's projected to save them about $1.4 million in taxes over the long run, delivering a much cleaner, tax-efficient inheritance to their heirs. No forced distributions over the 10-year rule, a big win for the next generation. These aren't one-size-fits-all solutions. The right approach depends on your exact numbers, cash flow needs, family goals, and overall financial picture. Both annuity and life insurance products can be complex and are long-term strategies that are subject to the claims paying ability of the issuing companies. That's why we always run your personalized scenarios using our financial modeling tools before recommending any path forward. But if you have substantial retirement accounts and don't rely on RMDs for living expenses, this could be one of the highest impact planning opportunities available to you right now. I'm so excited about these strategies that I put together a brand new guide called the Smart Tax Shield Legacy Playbook. It walks you through both approaches in plain English and shows you how they can work. It will be available for download free on my website soon. Even better, I'm offering to build your own smart retirement model at no cost or obligation while time slots are still available. You'll see your current probability of success and exactly how the Smart Retirement Tax Shield or Smart Legacy Tax Shield could improve your outcome and your legacy. You can book a quick 15-minute call on my calendar at leonardifamilywealthcare.com. Look for my contact and Calendly links. Thanks for listening, and remember, there really is a smarter way to retire, and we'll see you next week.
Securities and investment advisory services offered through Mosaic Wealth Inc., member FINRA SIPC. Mosaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent from Mosaic Wealth. The opinions expressed herein are for general information only and is not necessarily the opinions of Mosaic Wealth or its representatives. Investing is subject to risk, including loss of principal invested. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. No strategy can assure a profit nor protect against loss. It is not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. Please consult your financial professional, attorney, or tax advisor with regard to your individual situation.